Hi, this is Dr. Sara Jernigan, and one of the things we're going to talk about is the lymphatic system. When we're dealing with chronic illness, we're always looking at bacteria and viruses and parasites and prions and microbes and deficiencies. And so, do you take like an antibiotic, or you take some kind of remedy, or take some kind of protein shake or something, trying to get your body to heal itself? Well, sometimes if you don't pay attention to your lymphatic systems, then it's like you have this really nice car, but it's not running well. And so you're putting in good gas, the best of the best, and maybe you're changing out the spark plugs, you're adding oil additives, you're adding gas additives, but your oil in your car is like black, it's slow, and it hasn't been changed for a long time. So that's what happens with the lymphatic system. If we don't pay attention to it, it becomes like that dark black oil in your car. And so it really doesn't matter if you are giving your body all these brilliant therapies and brilliant remedies if you aren't taking care of the lymphatic system. In your blood, there is like 3 liters of lymph that is being circulated through the body, or at least trying to. 3 liters. That's like, visualize your 2-liter Coke bottle, which I hope nobody's drinking, and a half of one. So that has to be going through your body. And so your lymph vessels are like going through an airport security system. And when you make the x-ray machine or the scanner, whatever you're going through, ding, then they pull you to the side and they scan you down and see, why did you make the system ding? Well, that's what the lymph nodes do. It's like seeing what pathogens are in your blood, and when it sees a pathogen, it shoots it to the side, investigates it, and deals with it. And so that's why you get swollen lymph nodes, is because they found pathogens in your blood. And now this is where your macrophages and your white blood cells go to work. So when people go, I got swollen lymph nodes, actually, instead of freaking out, it's like, yay, my body's working. It actually found the pathogens, and it's actually shot the pathogen into a corral, your lymph nodes, and now it's going to work. Now, but what happens is we get stagnant, because when you don't feel good, you're not walking, you're not doing any rebounding, you're not swimming, you're not lifting weights. So you need to have the small muscle contractions of your body to get the lymph going. I mean, it works off the arterial pulse, but that's kind of the weakest part of the movement. But when you use your muscles, it helps push that lymph through your body. So just walking and works really well. Rebounding, jumping on a trampoline works really well. And but there's also these machines that are like lymphatic vibration plates that you can buy for around $200. So you just stand on that and let your body be vibrating. It's going to contract your muscles, and that's going to start getting your lymph going through your body. So it's really important to figure out ways to get that lymph moving in your body when you're chronically sick, or you're sick at all, or if you just got out of a surgery or something, because you need that movement so the body can keep getting hold of those pathogens, dealing with it, and then it needs to be able to push it out, so then your body can you either sweat it out, pee it out, poop it out, or something. So can you see that? Can you see how your body has all these lymph nodes and all these channels, and that your body may not be getting 3 liters of lymph material up and down through your body? And so if you feel like this is important for you to heal, then there is, like, the Planet Fitness has a really good total body enhancement room that even adds red light. You can buy a lymphatic massage where you can stand on it for 15-20 minutes. You can go and get a professional person to really work your lymph nodes and get the lymph going. And so this is what I wanted to tell you when you're dealing with chronic illnesses. One more thing about the lymphatic system is that there's like lymphoid organs, and your organs that produce lymphocytes would be like your thymus, your spleen, your red bone marrow, tonsils, lymph nodules in the wall of the gastrointestinal tract, and your appendix. But then there's also something called MALTs, MALTS, and those are your mucus-associated lymphoid tissues that protect sensitive organs. So what was interesting is tonsils, they actually inspect everything you eat or breathe, and they remove pathogens before they enter the GI tract or your lungs. So that's why you always get like sore throats at the very beginning of an infection. And then you have like your appendix that also absorbs pathogens before it breaches the intestinal wall. So I think that's interesting. That's 2 glands that most medical doctors go, you don't need these tonsils. You don't need this appendix. And so when they do swell up, and then it just makes you wonder what part of the system is not working properly, that these are constantly swelling up. And so instead of removing it, then this is not talking about an appendix that's about to rupture, but sometimes they just go in there. Well, while we were in there, we just went ahead and took your appendix out. That's what I'm talking about. So like your tonsils, just if they're constantly inflamed, then maybe the system is not working properly. Like your lymphatic system is not moving things out, and it's all like sludge. So those are things to think about. All right. Talk to you later.